Josh, how many Welch's have you had?
Since arriving. We should have a counter that pops up on the...
I haven't learned anything, haven't I? My bad.
Day 1 was 10?
9. I'm an addict, okay? Sorry.
Training today. This is my final tune-up kind of run for the race on Saturday.
What's on deck today, Matthew?
Today we got warm-up. I'll go 20 minutes outside, and then 4 to 5 times 300 at around race pace. So we'll see how I feel in the workout.
I did blocks and it went pretty well. Still a little worried about my leg, but we'll see.
What?
I said she's so, I don't know.
Me?
Yeah. I'll just go see you.
Difficult?
Funny. Well, you say funny. She's funny.
Take that.
Funny looking.
Training today, I was in the pool again. The nice thing about pool, the blessing and the curse about pool running is you're like stationary, and so you can watch everything that's happening. So if like somebody comes over and is like right there, like you can't escape. But if you're just like observing, so I was watching like all of these kind of regulars come out and they were not impressed that it was busy. So they were like trying to find their own lanes. There was like 5 lanes and nobody wanted to share. Anyway, so I was entertained.
Today's workout was, I actually did more than I was supposed to, but I was feeling so good. And Brandon was kind of coaching me through a lot of it too as well. Coach gave me 2 times 20 from blocks, 1 times 50, 4-point stance from the 200 meters. I might do 1 of extra of each just because I'm feeling really good today. Simple day. Don't want to overwork myself too much because the meet's in 2 days. And tomorrow's going to be simple pre-meet anyway, so.
Now we got 800.
So I did some 60s broken down into a 20 push, 20 float, 20 push. My ankle's a little bit tight, but it's totally manageable. So that should be fine. And I think we're all getting excited. I can feel the energy in the house shifting a little bit, but in a good way.
Set.
I was doing their set and a nice solid clap so that they could do them together and kind of push one another and work off one another. So that was fun.
She was asking us like, is the timing good for set? Is like, Brandon's like, it doesn't matter because we can't ask the starter, hey, starter, could you just make sure you wait 2 more thousands to make sure I can get the set? Like, it really doesn't matter. And that's actually a really good coaching point as well when you're running track is like, you have to kind of expect the unexpected. Like, you take what you're given and go for it.
Set.
Oh, it's a big video, huh?
Really good workout, and I learned a lot. And I think that's probably my favorite thing about this whole trip is just the growth, the learning. Brandon's he doesn't like being called a coach, but he's a great mentor. He very much helps me a lot. He loves helping everybody.
A lot easier than the first day after travel here, so very happy with that. Feeling a little more primed and ready to go for the race.
Yeah. That's Gabby Thomas. Pretty cool.
It's really cool to see Gabby Thomas, and she was warming up with her teammates. And then we also saw Celera Barnes.
I look at them as peers rather than like these great images that I could never achieve because I'm on my way to that level. So it's kind of just, I respect them in their art. I appreciate them. I know who they are. I've seen what they do. But I hope to be there as well, and I'm on my way, so I'm one of a fangirl, but...
I was fangirling inside.
It was great to see our athletes interacting with them.
When Quinn put me on the spot, he was like, do you want to do the interview? My heart was racing. I won't lie.
It makes me feel happy. I think Alex really enjoyed that.
I probably overthought it. I think it went smoothly. I thought up of a few things on the spot. And what's your advice for the up-and-coming young athlete?
Oh gosh, I'd say for an up-and-coming athlete, just follow your own journey and go where what's best for you. Focus on your own path and run your way.
How did your practice go today?
My practice went well. We just did a couple starts. We did a little top end speed work. I think it's going to be really fun this weekend.
It was fun to chat with her. I didn't really prepare all too much because Quinn just said, hey, do you want to go chat with her? But I asked her beforehand, you know, how things were going, how her day was, and she was excited to chat. So I think that made it easy. She was really friendly, so that was nice.
Tori had a little more fun with it.
What is your favorite extinct animal?
Ooh, extinct animal? Probably the thing that came to my mind was a dinosaur. I mean, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's like...
You want to race one, I bet?
I don't know about racing a T-Rex, but you know, maybe.
How's your morning, Alec?
It's good, very nice and slow. Woke up at 8:50ish. Had breakfast, let it settle for a little bit. When I was at the door by 11, just for a 50-minute easy run, just to shake the legs out, get prepped for the weekend. And yeah, that was about it. Came back, got cleaned up, now I'm making some lunch.
I'm gonna do a little fried rice action. I got some leftover rice here. I cut up some of the baby carrots and the leftover broccoli stalks. Get a little clove of garlic. And then once it starts to cook, I will scramble the eggs in there, add the rice, a little bit of soy sauce, whatever sauces we have.
Today I have a tuna sandwich with some cheese, lettuce, and some hot sauce.
Rate it out of 17.
Out of 17. That's not a number. Maybe a 10.
10 out of 17. Okay.
Just the diversity of events and knowledge and stuff here has been great to just like pick up on little things. We've got Brendan is the physiotherapist assistant and Josh is a kinesiologist. So just their knowledge about the body and how things move and how to deal with injuries and soreness and all that kind of stuff has been really helpful over this week. Josh actually did a little adjustment on a few of our backs last night, including mine, and helped to loosen things up a lot in my ribs and in my back.
The Freedom Walk is kind of like historic landmarks throughout Boston. So we first started at like the oldest church. Lots of streets with like cobblestone, which is kind of cool. All of these buildings and homes were built in like the 17th, 18th century. So a lot of character to them.
What did you get?
I got a chowder.
That's not how it looks like it's pronounced. Chowder.
A really big market where I got to taste some Boston chowder, which was really nice.
Okay, well, what we're learning right now is that the girls are really slow. They're every 100 meters, I think we lose them. So
this is actually authentic to the area. They only grow in the horizontal bricks of downtown Boston.
That's special.
Nothing in it. must not be right yet. Yeah, I was given a tour. It was a tour. Was it the right information? Maybe. The anchor that they used on the Titanic, that's actually what brought it down. They think it was the iceberg, but the anchor was too heavy and it cracked the boat.
What are we cooking here, Brandon?
Pasta and ground beef and allegedly chicken as well. So we'll see. You always have to season the meat before you put it in the pot. You can't season the pot, you have to season the meat.
How come?
Just because it holds the seasoning a little bit better. You know, you let it marinate a little bit more. It's at least how I learned from my grandma.
You put some oil on that as well?
Yeah, you think this is the first time I'm cooking?
Yes.
Damn. Ask if I put oil in it. If it was hot enough.
Hey, instigator, right? Instigator, right?
Yeah, that's me. Oh my gosh.
My name is Lauren Gale. I do the 400 and I compete for the Arctics.
My name is Mariam Abdul-Rashid. I'm a 100-meter hurdler and I run for the Huskies. I'm usually like top of the morning flight, but this time I chose like a 2 p.m. so it was super chill. I got to sleep in, just pack and drive easy to the airport. No issues, no delays. I honestly slept the whole way.
Mariam was waiting for me. She waited quite a while, so I really appreciate it, but we got to split an Uber and then get here and it went really smooth, which was good. So
we haven't had a lot of time to chat, but we are sharing a room, so I assume I'll get to know her. I just mean that in the most normal of ways. So no, I'm kidding.
What I feel like when I first took notice of Lauren, maybe was her NCAA career, but then she went to World Indoors, and I remember fighting for my life to make World Indoors in 2022, and I actually came to Boston to try to qualify as my last chance meet, and I didn't qualify, but now I'm back here again. But yeah, we didn't meet up at that team in 2022.
Capricorn.
January or December? January or December?
January.
Okay.
What do I look like? What am I?
I know
I have no idea. Maybe.
Okay, we are at another Celtics game, and then Mariam is now here. So introducing Mariam, and we're gonna go see the Celtics game versus the Lakers.
No LeBron.
Yeah, no LeBron.
That's okay. I wanted to see him do that cut thing with the powder. Maybe next time.
The game itself was really cool. I got to hang out with Mariam one-on-one. She was a blast. She was a lot of fun, and we were shaking each other. It was nuts. And then there was a couple huge plays, blocks and a posterizing dunk where the guy just got right up in the guy's face. So it was really cool to kind of see that. And Celtics versus Lakers is the biggest rivalry in the NBA. So pretty cool.
Back now home.
Yeah.
How'd the Celtics do?
They lost.
Yeah, they got their butt kicked. So yeah, I lost a little bit of money on betting, and overall, good night.
But I want to see Taylor Swift in November.
Isn't this adorable, guys? Turtle gang.
She had the problem.
I'm an addict.
There is cinnamon.
Give me my sugars.
And the spices are...
I really love this home. It's so close to the trail, to the grocery store, to the coffee shop. And there were so many rooms, so I'm gonna miss it. I'm really sad. But we're going to the track now. It's New Balance Day. Yay.
Yo, this Airbnb has been beautiful. It's been amazing. I got to meet so many cool people. Lauren came in last minute. She's cool AF. Brandon's a great roommate. We had some great conversations, man. This guy is all love.
Everybody, we all got to, especially after dinner, we all got to talk and enjoy each other's company, get to know each other deeper than just faces on Instagram or names on teams or anything like that. So
we spent majority of the week there. It did feel like we had spent a long time in the house, so we made some really good memories.
It was really nice just having everyone close together in a house. You could pop over a room and talk to Tori or go downstairs and ask Quinn a question. That was very simple and easy.
Yeah, the track shack was definitely a really fun house to have. Created a lot of good memories there. Just cooking in the kitchen with all of the CTFL gang, eating all around the dining room table in there, playing games on the couch, watching Deadpool.
It was pretty cool. I think it was a fun experience. It was like a college house experience, basically, with a bunch of pro athletes. Well, yeah, basically pro athletes.
New Balance flagship store, yeah.
Jim, Scott, and Dave are so awesome. They're super friendly people. They're all local. Somehow everyone has a connection to somewhere. I got to learn a bit about Scott and Scott's hobbies and his connection to running and New Balance and why he really likes working for this company. He said New Balance feels like home, which is awesome. It just gets you excited when people love what they do too.
My name is Marley Dickinson. I'm a journalist with Canadian Running. You might have read my articles. I am here to report on the New Balance Grand Prix this weekend. 7 Canadians competing. So exciting. Follow along.
The fact that a major brand like New Balance is very interested in trying to support the league and get it to grow as well shows me that they care about the very much the grassroots efforts that are going on in the sports and other sports as well.
Getting to know the people that work for New Balance really helped put a face to the brand. They're all incredibly friendly and kind, and you can just really see the kind of family-oriented approach they have to everyone they interact with.
Okay, so I didn't know I was gonna be in the Grand Prix until literally yesterday afternoon. So I signed up for the Scarlet and White meet, but we're not gonna drop the Scarlet and White meet. We're still gonna run, but just the first round to like get all the like bugs out, and we're gonna take it as like a heats, and then we're gonna take Grand Prix as like the final.
Yeah, so you've got
What do you think of this place, Lauren?
Super cool. I like it.
track. Have you guys been?
I thought the sports lab would be in another building, but it was actually in the same building as the track, which was kind of neat.
Obviously, like, you have an idea of what these big shoe companies are doing to revolutionize the shoes and come out with the next big, greatest product. But like, it was really cool to see some of the cutting edge stuff that New Balance is doing.
I think New Balance has taken the very much quality over quantity approach versus their competitors. And just how receptive they were to questions and stuff, especially during the presentation process.
Paul, Cody, and Chris were super knowledgeable. Like, they were awesome, and they knew how to get the room excited about what they were talking about.
You can just tell that they're trying to make a product that makes the sport it's used for better. The function of the lifestyle. Like, they want something that's good quality, they want something that works, and they want something that works for the people that use it.
Especially when we got to really see how they test their products and test things for their athletes. It was very impressive, like how they had force plates everywhere and all that kind of stuff.
Honestly, so cool. Like, I thought they were just gonna show us how they make the shoes, which they did. But I think the coolest part from like an athletic perspective was hearing how they make the shoes specifically for their athletes.
So I didn't know how much work goes into a shoe. I just buy it and wear it and it's comfortable. So it was good to see kind of how the process goes.
Alex, what do we have here?
Guessing that this is what she's wearing tomorrow because it's got the new colorway that matches the new shoes. But this is Gabby Thomas's little locker. And in the corner, we got Sydney McLaughlin.
I thought the whole facility was just mind-blowing, especially that the chamber that they had.
The chamber with the control basically any weather condition besides snow.
That mannequin actually sweats like a human and moves like a human.
They had Andy there, the whole like sweat bot that can like run and do all these things, and I was just like, oh my god.
They could simulate, altitude and wind. I thought that was very neat. Yeah, very state-of-the-art equipment that they have there.
This is so cool. Like, so cool. We got to see Nozomi Tanaka running on the treadmill.
An athlete that I'm a huge fan of is doing some testing, and we saw her wearing one pair of shoes and then switch pairs of shoes, and now she's back in the room collecting more data, and she's going to compete at the Grand Prix, so I'm very, very excited to see her race.
Do you have any athletes in particular you look up to?
I think the obvious one is Sydney McLaughlin because she can whip out a 48 casually in the 400. So
first New Balance marathon shoes. Look at how minimal these are.
Wow, look at these. I don't know what length plate you call that. A toe plate.
Number
If you
6.
zoom in on the toe, it's just right to the ball of the foot.
I was talking to some of the retailers in the United States, like they had to enter into a contest just to be there, and it was like 10 out of 500 people that applied, or over 500 people that applied got to do this experience. That also put it in perspective how much of an exclusive experience this is.
We're at the track, getting ready for the meet tomorrow. Well, everybody else is getting ready for the meet tomorrow. I'm playing coach / snack connoisseur.
After we came off of the relay camp with Athletics Canada, we noticed like some little just nagging pains in the back of my knee. Instead of testing the waters this time, we kind of just dialed it back. But our main focus still is outdoors.
Shirt or a towel.
Super last minute, like I said, found out I was in the Grand Prix, but I thought it would still be a good idea to run at the BU meet and just like get everything moving, get like some of the bugs out, because at New Balance, it's one and done, straight final.
What'd you get for pre-comp today?
Just like a warm-up, super chill, couple strides, and some hurdle drills, like over, unders, just mobility. Super, super chill.
So I'm just treating this like it's like a world championship or something, where you run a couple rounds within a couple days.
My mindset was pretty blank. I was just kind of focused on warming up and going through the motions, and there's a lot of cues that me and my coach have been working on. So instead of, I do like long arms and then my start is slow and it's like a slow molasses start and then I get going. So fast arms, meaning like keeping them tight and going faster so that I start going quicker.
I was in a really good mindset. Last week, I PB'd in the mile, ran 3:58. Yeah, because I'm really excited to run. I had just got a new pair of spikes, so I was excited to wear those for the race. I mentioned earlier in the week that I was feeling a little bit tired and still a little bit lactic from my race earlier, but I'd made a full recovery and everything, so yeah, I was excited to run.
The goal is really just to show up and put in hard efforts with less of a focus on the output or outcome.